Josh, is kind of this weekend more just about not just the speed training, but also that tactical mindset, getting that kind of focus ahead of Paris?
Yeah, you nailed it on the head, to be honest. It's I'm so fit right now that I can make mistakes in the 1500 and be completely fine. I can't in the 800, so it's keeping me sharp and making sure that I just stay process orientated and make sure I'm not making many mistakes.
And I guess when you see someone like Arthur Moe obviously falling over and not making the team in the US, it shows. I mean, the middle distances, it's a crazy, no matter kind of what form you're in, it can be unpredictable, can't it?
I think that was everyone's welcome to the Olympic trials moment. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past, doesn't matter how fit you are, these things can happen, and our job is to make sure we put consistent performances together, and that's the hardest thing to do, but that's why people watch. So it was a very big shame to see things like that happen, but my teammate was able to come away with a win there, and I think she deserved it. So I was focusing on doing that race.
And of course, your journey in the sport over the last few years, for anyone who knows a lot about you, has been crazy. Reflecting on that, when you kind of first came into the sport and what you've done so far, but what the self-belief that what you can do as well. How do you reflect on that?
I think just not putting limitations on yourself and believing in yourself, and I surround myself with people that know I can be the best in the world, and that's just kind of lying to yourself until you do it. It's like when you're falling asleep, you have to pretend you're asleep first. I think if you act like a world champion and you have the ability and the right support system around you, I think you can definitely do it. But it's the 1% of the 1%, so that's what I'm looking for.
And that self-belief, where does that come from?
Family, upbringing, club system, Scottish Athletics, British Athletics. It's just when you're surrounded by world-class things, you become a world-class person. So I'm trying to give back to that as much as I can, and take advantage of the systems that I've created so far.
And finally, for me, I mean, obviously, you've signed up for Grand Slam track. I mean, what are your kind of thoughts generally on that, but the sport, kind of the structure of the sport more so as well?
I think as much as everyone else is talking, the world's talking, and we're excited about some change in our sport. It's been a little bit still for a bit too long, and I think it's always great when there's a level of competition that comes into these things, and make sure that people are watching and we're grabbing as many eyes out of the Olympics that we can. And once the Olympics hits and everyone's excited, they know where to go, and that's Grand Slam track.